Without any English examination or even initial NCLEX-RN examination, you can become registered as a nurse in Canada. Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Bemiga Peter Olubayo. In today's quick video, I want to walk you through a step-by-step process of applying to become a registered nurse in Canada using the Nova Scotia College of Nursing expedited pathway for registered nurses in 7 designated countries, which include Nigeria, the Philippines, India, the United Kingdom, New Zealand, Australia, and the United States of America. If you are registered to practice as a registered nurse in any of these countries and you have good standing with your regulatory body and you have interest in migrating to Canada as a registered nurse, this is the information you've all been waiting for, and I'm going to walk you through the registration process very shortly. In order to sign up, you need to go to the Nova Scotia College of Nursing website, which is NSCN.ca. So if you come to the right side, you're going to see international nurses not currently licensed in Canada, learn more and apply. By clicking that button, it comes up straight away with the expedited process. So are you currently registered and licensed in good standing as an RN from these 7 designated countries? If you say yes to that, then it's going to bring you to the application portal. Okay, I mean some information about what you are supposed to do. So you are welcome with a note that says that they are having a lot of applicants accessing the portal. So don't expect anything to be fast on this website. It's very, very slow. However, feel free to read all this through for yourself. But where we actually are going is you clicking this link. I'm going to leave this link, this direct link, for you to sign up on the inside the description box of this video, and it's also showing on your screen. So it takes you to their third-party platform, which is Alinity. So all you need to do here, because I've signed up already, that is why it's coming like that. But you just need to click sign up here, and you enter your email address. Confirm the email address. And once you click next, they are going to say that they have sent you an application link. This is the Alinity account. The email you are going to get from the Nova Scotia College of Nursing. Immediately you enter your details for signing up. You're going to click. At this point, you simply have to enter a password and confirm the same password and click save. Once again, you are going to be asked to validate the browser you are using, or by entering the code sent to your email. Once you click the login and also you validate, and that takes you to your account home portal. At this point, click the apply and click the update button as well. Congratulations, if you manage to get to this part of the application. Their system is really experiencing some technical glitch. I think a lot of people are on the system. Now, the first question you'll be greeted with is, have you ever been registered with the Nova Scotia College of Nursing? Of course, that would be a no. For today, 1st of May 2023, if you see this initial application RN, and if you look at the drop down, we do not have the option of RN applicant expedited countries. Okay, and this is where you have to be careful. If you choose something else like this, internationally educated nurses, non-expedited countries, you'll be under their traditional process. So you want to make sure that you choose the expedited countries. And of course, so the whole form has changed now. And the next thing says that, are you licensed in one of the following countries? It has to be a yes. We have the expedited countries, and now they want you to confirm that you are registered in any of these countries. More so, do you want to have your license effective for the future date? Of course, I believe a lot of people don't want to say that, so that is so. And then before continuing, they want you to confirm that you understand that it's your responsibility to ensure completion of all requirements and also payment of corresponding fees associated with your application must be completed within 30 days of submission so they can, process your application. Once you do that, you have to fill in your personal information. Of course, some of them has been pre-filled from your previous registration. If you have for any legal reason change your names, such as you have a maiden name, you are now married, or you have a previous marital relationship or married name, you have to add all the names here. Other than that, continue if you don't have any of such. To process your application, you have to provide 2 copies of proof of name, so ID documents such as your international passport, your international driving license, government issues IDs generally, or birth certificate and all that. If you are confused at all, go to the Nova Scotia College of Nursing expedited newsletter to find out what IDs are acceptable. Okay, then you put your current address. Okay, contact information, which include your phone number and email address, which are already pre-filled. So moving on to languages, they want you to identify the language you are proficient in. Of course, in Canada, it's usually English or French. But I'll go with English. I'm proficient in speaking and writing. Now, entry to practice examination. Are you applying to take the NCLEX-RN through the Nova Scotia College of Nursing? Response will either be a yes or a no, depending on your situation. Now, if you click no, then they will want to know how did you get that if NCLEX-RN done. Or if you click yes, let's move on to the next question. Entry to practice exam. Have you written the NCLEX-RN previously? Answer based on your situation, like I said. Have you written different registration examination like CRNE? And have you ever written an NCLEX-CAT examination for licensure for another profession as well? You have to say whichever is applicable. Now, because entry to practice writing NCLEX might involve some accommodation and all that, so they are saying that you're applying for testing accommodation based on one of the grant into human rights. I would probably just say no here. Now, moving on to your initial nursing education preparation, you have to enter if you, for instance, if you have a diploma, you choose that. If you have a BSc, you choose that, and you enter the university information. Now, post entry nursing education for some people who have done some other nursing diploma, perioperative or anything, you might want to put them over there. Now, I also have done post entry education other than nursing. I've done a master's in public health, so I'm going to choose that there. Are you enrolled in a university program in nursing post entry right now? So depending on your situation again, but I'll choose no. Present employment status. So it's either you are any of these, but I'll go with the regular employment in profession. Is this your preferred status? Yes, of course. Now, employment information. So you have to list all your employers between November 1 to October 31st for the current and previous 5 licensure years. So their own licensure year starts from November and end in October. So they want you to do that for your last 5 years, if applicable. So you just have to look for your organization. If it's not listed, you click this and you'll be allowed to, enter all of that. Okay, so in case you are done with that, if you make any mistake, you can click this red button here to discard the information. And if you need to add an employer, you click that. Moving on, they want to know if you plan to stop practicing as a nurse. Of course, most people will not have to put a stop date here when they want to stop practicing. And the other question also relates to that. And then they want to know the record of your nursing employment in the last 5 years. So for me now, I do 37.5 hours per week. So for is it 54 week in a year like that, I enter these hours and you can do your calculation by yourself and all that. So let's go to professional licensure. So they want to know which. So let's read this carefully. E.g., registered psychiatric nurse and all that. If you have held or currently hold a license with any regulatory body, please indicate profession, license number, and proving state and all that. So Nova Scotia College of Nursing will notify you of the regulatory bodies you must contact for a verification of licensure. This one must be sent directly to Nova Scotia College of Nursing. So in this case, you want to put the first one, the registration number, expiry date, country. For me, the first one might be the United Kingdom. The body should pop up here, and then the next one will be Nigeria. speaking to hard jurisdiction. And they want to know if you've done any emergency preparedness training. You want to add that skill on there. I believe skills like disaster management or probably advanced life support and all that might be necessary here. Okay, so good standing declaration is loads of questions that you have to answer, respond yes or no to. Usually, the response they expect you here will usually be no, the way the question has been framed, because it's all about criminality and all that. Now, have you had the license to practice as a nurse in Nova Scotia in the last 2 years? That would be a no for me. And then, are there any outstanding charges against you regarding relating to a criminal offense? And if you read on and on, you just have to respond based on your situation. It's about criminal offenses that you have to report to your regulatory body. And also, what else do I want to say now? Any charges, any they revoke your license, any ongoing restrictions, condition on your license and all that. So they expect no here, but you have to respond based on your situation. Like I mentioned, release of information for research purpose. You want to say whether yes you consent or no. Usually these do not have any impact on your application. And I think second to the last, you agree to receive information, commercial electronic messages from the College of Nursing, yes or no. And then your final declaration, which you must tick this acknowledge box. Once you do that, you have to make sure that all information are correct or accurate to the best of your knowledge before you click the final submission button. And once you do that, they hope to get back to you in the next 5 days. This is interesting, isn't it? It's not a lengthy application process, if you ask me, and all the best.